We are going to start our celebration tonight with the Pledge of Allegiance, and the ASG President, Jesus Escudero, will come do the Pledge of Allegiance for us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Please remain standing for the national anthem to be sung by the Mesa College Vocal Ensemble. Sarah Fisher, Drake FLOR, LIORA NAOR, and Abe PROFFITT.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon and welcome. Members of the Board of Trustees, Chancellor CARROLL, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, graduates, family, and friends, it is my great honor to welcome you to the Mesa College commencement exercises. My name is Pam Luster, and it's an honor and privilege to preside over this commencement as president of San Diego Mesa College. Every aspect of our ceremony this afternoon honors you and your achievements. Every detail of this ceremony makes you part of an academic tradition that dates back many years, and we hope you'll enjoy it. It's my pleasure to introduce you to the members of our stage party. Our first individuals are the members of the San Diego Community College District Board of Trustees. They provide leadership for all of the colleges and continuing education in the district, and they have provided extraordinary support for Mesa College. Starting to my right, our student trustee, Jesus Escudero, trustee Bernie Reinerson, trustee and executive vice president of the board, Peter Zicci, and president of our board of trustees, Dr. Maria NIETO Sr. The next person is one who is well known to the Mesa community, as she's our former president and now the fearless leader of the San Diego Community College District, Chancellor Dr. Constance CARROLL. To my left, Tim McGrath, Vice President of Instruction, Julianna Barnes, Vice President of Student Services, Rochelle Agatha, Vice President of Administrative Services, the Honorable Anthony J. Battaglia, Mesa College's 2015 Distinguished Alumnus, student speaker for the class of 2015, DIANNE LORIDO, our student All-USA Scholar honoree tonight, Sarah TAHA, Professor of Communication Studies and President of our Academic Senate, Terry Kohlenberg, and Angela Lewin, the President of the Mesa College Classified Senate. Also joining us today are important guests who join us from our district office and the other colleges. Dr. Anthony Beebe, President of City College. I don't know where you are. Rudy Kostelik, Interim President of San Diego Continuing Education. Dr. Shelley Hess, the Interim Vice Chancellor of Instructional Services and Planning, Will Serbrook, Vice Chancellor for Human Resources, Jack Beresford, the Director of Communications and Public Relations, and Margaret Lamb, the Executive Assistant to the Chancellor. Other VIPs in attendance tonight are Mesa alumnus Jeremy Sanders, who is a member of the San Diego Mesa Foundation, serves as its Vice President, and also Carol Battaglia, the lovely wife of our distinguished alumna, Anthony Battaglia. You can clap. A very important group of people join me in welcoming you here today, and I would like to ask the faculty and administrators who are among us out here to please stand. The faculty, staff, and administrators of Mesa College, accomplished in their fields, have helped you reach your own academic goals. Thank you so much for all of you being here today to support our students. All of us have dedicated our careers to creating rich learning environments where you found new ideas, discovered your passion, and now encourage you to move on to the next step in your journey. The next portion of our commencement program is my favorite part because we get to talk about all of you. To share more about this year's graduates, the class of 2015, I would like to introduce our Vice President of Student Services, Dr. Julianna Barnes.
Good afternoon. Today, as of this commencement, Mesa College will have awarded 51,161 total degrees and certificates. That marks a milestone for Mesa. More than 1,000 degrees and certificates have been awarded each year since our first graduating class. Mesa's 51st graduating class is comprised of 1,673 students and will be awarded 1,607 academic degrees and 310 certificates. That's an amazing 38% increase in degrees and certificates since last year. $223 of our students are graduating with 2 or more degrees today. And I'm proud to say that the class of 2015 set a record today, a record number. More than 550 of you chose to celebrate your achievements today. In each graduating class, some students are valedictorians, having achieved the rare and perfect grade point average of a 4.0 and an academic record of straight A's. 24 students receiving associate degrees fall into this category. 8 of them are here with us today. Please stand as I call your name. Maher Al-Haha, Taylor Rose Pompa Hogan, Abigail Ruth Reed, Elena V. Student, Sarah Ganem Taha, Vi In Ton, Tan T. Vu. Our final valedictorian is international student Calvin Handoko of Indonesia, who not only graduates with a 4.0, but a 4.0 and 3 academic awards, an AA in math and pre-engineering, an AS in physics, and a certificate in physics. Way to go, Calvin. An additional 35 certificate degree holders are graduating with the highest honors of a perfect 4.0. Would all of you also please rise and be recognized? In addition to our blue robe valedictorians, other students are wearing special cords. The cords identify those graduates that are graduating with honors, which mean a grade point average of 3.5 or above. This year, 285 of our graduates have earned this honor. They are wearing gold cords. 159 of the certificate students have also earned honors, as you can tell by their white cords. That is a total of 444 students who are graduating with honors. Congratulations. Will all of our valedictorians, honors graduates, members of our honors programs, Phi Theta Kappa and Psi Beta honor societies, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Go ahead and be seated. Community colleges are considered an important step in higher education for many reasons, but chief among them is our focus on increasing access, success, and equity in higher education to all Californians and their families. This great tradition is in evidence today by the great diversity represented by this graduating class from ages 18 to 68. At this time, I invite you to join me to recognize Jesus Escudero IV, over here to my right, for his term of service and student leadership at Mesa College. We are also very proud to recognize our graduates who have served our country. I'm proud to say among the graduates here today, we have all branches of the military represented: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, including active reservists. 17 graduates are veterans of war. 26 students also identify themselves as military dependents. Will all of our military graduates, dependents, and guests and their families please rise? Thank you for serving our country and allowing us to serve you. 30 students belong to our cohort of international students. 16 of them, or more than 50% of our international students, are graduating with honors. They are representing 13 countries, including Brazil, Canada, Chile, China, Guatemala, Germany, Indonesia, Italy, Iran, Korea, Sweden, Taiwan, and Vietnam. Will our international students please rise and be recognized? And here's a birthday shout out of our graduating class. 4 are celebrating birthdays today. With us here today is Victor Lundstrom. Where's Victor? Happy birthday to Victor. We also like to recognize our graduates for whom commencement is a family affair. This year we have 2 sets of twin sisters, Mackenzie Wright and Megan Wright. Please stand. Samantha Yagmi and Sophie Yagmi. And a set of cousins, and Paula Garcia Bueno and Paulo Jaime Garza. We would like to also recognize our graduates who are part of Mesa and the San Diego Community College District family. Graduate Dominique Renda's wife, Connie Renda, heads our Health Information Technology program. Congratulations to Dominique. And the twins that I mentioned earlier, Samantha and Sophie, their dad, Saman Yagmi, is an adjunct professor at City College. Hi, Dad, wherever you are. We're also very proud to recognize Dean Margie Fritch's son, Matt Fritch, who graduates today with an AA degree in liberal studies, elementary education preparation. Matt will be attending San Diego State. Now I would like to recognize a very special group of students, often referred to as first-generation students. They are the first members of their families to attend college and earn a degree. If you are the first person in your family to receive a college degree, please stand. This is what the community college is all about. Congratulations to on your achievement. Every single graduate should be proud of the significant things that you have accomplished at San Diego Mesa College. Now that our audience has met our graduates, I am proud to introduce you to the next set of speakers. Dr. Maria Nieto Sr., President of the San Diego Community College District Board of Trustees, who will be followed by our Chancellor, Dr. Constance Carroll.
Good afternoon. I'm standing on my tiptoes. I guess I'm going to lower this because I'm old. I don't want to fall over. I'm honored to serve as president of the Board of Trustees. The board members were introduced earlier. Let me just say a couple more things about us as board members. We are elected by you, the public, to represent you. It's our responsibility to serve you well. We work hard to make sure that all of the colleges are academically excellent and that our students are well educated and well prepared for jobs. We also do our best to work with the state legislature to keep your education affordable. And we're very proud of the fact that the enrollment fees in California are the very lowest in the nation. Let me say again that we're, as a board, very proud of all of you for your academic achievements. By graduating today as college graduates, you are now role models. A lot of you stood up just a few minutes ago to indicate that you were the first ones in your family to go to college. A lot of you started then with significant challenges. Some of you had language to learn, English to learn, you had immigration issues, you had poverty, you've had tragedies in your lives. Who knows all of the obstacles that some of you have faced to get where you are. I also come from a similar history where my parents didn't go to high school. So going to college was an adventure, as it was for you, of discovering something totally new. Let me tell you one other thing, though. I've been a professor at San Diego State in a graduate program for many years. And I want to assure you that if you can finish the first 2 years of college, which you did, and which you are graduating today, you can get a graduate degree. You can do anything. If you can do these 2 years, which you have done, you can become doctors, lawyers, whatever you want to be. You've accomplished a great deal academically, and hopefully also you've learned a lot about life principles and life challenges, especially issues related to social justice. We hope that you are going to keep all of this in you as you do your work. Today is a day of optimism, because today is the day that we celebrate all that you've accomplished. And may you keep that sense of optimism alive. One of the things in life that you have to decide early, and hopefully you keep deciding always, is whether the glass that you get is half empty or half full. If you believe your glass is half empty, you will always be discontent. You will never feel as though you're good enough, as though others are good enough. But if you see your glass is half full, that's going to change your approach to your own life and to your own accomplishments. And it's also going to change how you see everybody else, including your children, your spouses, your friends, everyone else, as people that are full of possibilities. Hopefully you will keep that attitude as you go forward in your life. Thank you for letting me share my thoughts with you. It's an honor to be here. Congratulations, Mesa class of 2015.
Well, class of 2015 and parents and friends, it's a pleasure to join you this afternoon representing the San Diego Community College District. Our district is one of the largest community college districts in America. We currently have 104,000 students enrolled. It looks like all 104,000 may be here today. They are enrolled at Mesa College, City College, Miramar College, and continuing education. And Mesa College is the largest community college in our district, and also one of the largest in California and the nation. But despite the size of Mesa College, everyone, from the president to the counselors, librarians, faculty, our board, everyone makes sure that we try to celebrate each and every one of our students as individuals, because you deserve that. We're all here to honor you as the great graduating class of 2015. But this commencement is also a celebration of the deep commitment of your professors and of the administrators and your wonderful, 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 and highly respected president, Dr. Pam Luster. So. All of them are part of the effort to help you succeed in your own goals. And now you are part of this great tradition you heard about earlier, a tradition that began in the 12th century. And I wish you could see yourselves as I can see you now, dressed in your medieval robes, which is what people wore in the 12th century, the caps, the gowns, the hoods. You're now connected with that tradition, and you look absolutely extraordinary. And tell me if you agree that you are the best looking graduating class in San Diego. With this commencement, the San Diego Community College District demonstrates its support and service to the San Diego region. You are now part of the 3,314 students district-wide who will receive associate degrees. And you're part of the 5,017 students who will receive career and technical certificates of achievement. The great class of 2015 includes a total of 8,331 students, the largest graduating class in the history of our district. Congratulations to all of you on what is really a remarkable achievement. You heard from Dr. Senior, her compliments for your hard work and sacrifices, but above all, you never, ever gave up on yourselves, and you kept your dreams alive. And by completing this educational goal today, you have forever changed your own lives and transformed them, but you've also changed the lives of your family. You've improved the economy of the community and the welfare of our nation as it works as the United States of America to increase the number of college graduates and restore our place as #1 in the world for a well-educated citizenry and workforce. We wish you success in your future studies and careers, and we hope that you will always remember Mesa College as your alma mater, the place, the college that gave you your start, and that you will always value the importance of education throughout your lives. Class of 2015, congratulations.
Okay, break over. One of the things I enjoy most about my job, which, by the way, is the greatest job in the world, if you want to talk about career pathways, let me know, it's a great job, is meeting, talking with, and learning from you, our students, which I do get to do at events, ceremonies, and just walking around campus. I have to admit there's something special about this class of 2015. You have, more than any class in my memory, earned tremendous success and accolades, not only at Mesa or our district or the state, but the entire nation. As Mesa's 51st graduating class, and in our 51st year, you've achieved many firsts for Mesa. You, the class of 2015, made the biggest first happen. As Dr. Barnes told you, more students are participating today in commencement than in any year since the college opened. I love seeing this sea of graduates before my eyes. One of our biggest firsts was that a Mesa College student was named among the top community college students in the nation for 2 years in a row. Ms. Sarah TAHA was named to the All-USA Academic Team, an honor that Sarah Farmer won last year, and you'll hear more from Sarah later. We also had a double hit with the All-California Academic Team with Sarah and fellow honors student Judith Jamie, among the top in the state, with Sarah taking top honors. Then there's swimmer Yin Men Wong, who was named as the entire country's 2015 Female National Scholar Athlete. Yen competed against a pool consisting of all female community college student athletes across the nation to win this stunning feat. And while we're talking about athletics, how about our brand new women's sand volleyball team who played their first season this year? Another Mesa first this year was the addition of over 30 new faculty members. We welcome them today to commencement and celebrate their early successes. And here's a personal first for me. I got to sit in your shoes and in your chair as a first-time student at Mesa College. Yes, I took a 5-credit French class. I too will be studying for finals this weekend and this week, and just in case my professor's here, j'aime une classe de français. Mon professeur est intelligente et utile. For those of you native speakers, you can give me the grade later. There's one more first that Mesa accomplished this year that must be noted. Earlier this year, our proposal to offer a degree in health information management was approved, and in the fall of 2015, Mesa College will be one of 12 community colleges in the state to begin offering a baccalaureate degree. We did it with the help of Senator Marty Block, the incredible leadership and advocacy of our Chancellor and our Board of Trustees. So we hope in a few years we'll see a few of you returning to accept your baccalaureate degree from Mesa College. As another first, I'd like to present a gift to you. Of course, I cannot give a gift to every one of you, but I figured I could pick 2 of you randomly and present you with a personal gift from me. When you registered to participate in commencement this year, you were assigned a number. And now we have the names of 2 people with those numbers. And when I call your name, which I'm now going to get from my text message that was just sent to me, if you would come to the stage to claim your gift, I will hand it to you and I'll let you know what it is. Would Trayvon Pierre Hayes come up? And Carmela Sotelo Mendoza. Where are my gifts? You don't see my gifts. You see 2 yellow bags? Oh, goodness. Where's Lionel? Hello, how are you?
How are you?
Nice to see you. I'm great.
Thank you.
So these 2 individuals, for the first time as a first this year, with a gift generously funded by the San Diego Mesa College Foundation, will be receiving student completion awards of $300 each. Congratulations. Congratulations. And what Elena has the certificate. That's a pretty cool first, huh? While we cannot recognize all of you, I want to tell you that what makes them and you stand out is not just what they achieved, but the journey, the hardships, and the endurance it took. Just look at Jorge David Mancias. And if you're out there, Jorge, stand on up. He was a former graffiti artist who lived on the fringe, hanging out with a different crowd. And today, while some of David's friends are serving life sentence prison terms, David is graduating with 2 degrees, has been accepted into a dozen universities. David was able to present research this year at Stanford University as part of our honors program, and he wants to conduct sociological research in graduate school and study the misunderstood world of gangs. And I know your mom's here today too, Jorge. You want to give her a shout? Hey, Mom, congratulations. There are so many more stories to tell and so many experiences we've shared. Here's just a few things I know about you, the class of 2015. While we build new buildings and transform the campus into a shining star of learning, it took patience to find parking. I know. I have my own spot. Really, I get it. It took patience to find parking and classes as construction fences go up and you come back the next semester and the way you used to walk is no longer the way you walk now. But buildings do appear and some beautiful ones have been built. You were the first class to use our new social and behavioral sciences building at Mesa College. You quickly claimed your space in that building. And a shout out to our vets. The number of veterans graduating this year is a 70% increase over last year. "90 veterans received their degrees and 23 are here today, as Dr. Barnes said. Also, thank you to our Olympians. Our athletes played with skill and sportsmanship on 21 men's and women's athletic teams, winning state and national honors, playoff appearances, individual championships, and 3 Pacific Coast Athletic Conference titles. Congratulations. From our associated student leaders, I witnessed advocacy with intelligence and in passion. We applauded our amazing student dancers, actors, singers, musicians, experienced a fantastic fashion show, competed in forensics competitions in Barcelona, no less, sampled your excellent culinary skills, and supported and celebrated our student artists at exhibits and sales. Some of you even followed me on Twitter, and I really love that. And probably for the first time, you're being encouraged to use your phone in an academic setting. Join in and tweet right now at hashtag #SDMesaGrad. You learned how to care for animals, X-ray bicuspids, serve exquisite food, design a website, titrate chemicals, solve equations, write a cohesive sentence, give a speech, become a good citizen, learn about yourself, society, and the world, play and compose music, write and act in a play, express yourself on canvas, and we hope, through all of this, that you have found your passion and know where you're headed next. You've completed clinical practices at Palomar Health, Scripps, Sharp, UCSD Medical Facilities, and even Donovan State Prison. You have participated in an amazing variety of philanthropic activities and service to the community, from giving blood, feeding the homeless, making strides against AIDS and cancer, to numerous fundraisers and more. Your volunteer service projects were far-reaching and amazing. Earlier, I mentioned our Phi Theta Kappa scholar, Sarah TAHA. Sarah, you can join me. In addition to Sarah being named to the All-California team, she was also named the top Phi Theta Kappa student in the state, earning an additional award as the 2015 Coca-Cola New Century Scholar for the entire state of California. Okay, that's the top honor student of all honor students, just saying. Then we learned that Sarah, along with only 20 other community college students from across the country, was selected to the All-U.S. team out of more than 1,700 students nominated. I was fortunate enough to be with Sarah in San Antonio, Texas, at the American Association of Community Colleges annual meeting at the Phi Theta Kappa Honors President's Breakfast to help her receive this award. I am most proud of her and her accomplishments, and we're going to hear from her today about her journey. Sarah?
Thank you, Dr. Lusser. Hello, everyone. Well, English is not my first language, as you can notice. So I just want you to know that this speech is actually just as painful to me, for me to give, as it is for you to sit through. Really. So before I attended Mesa, I never thought I'd be standing here one day before such an honorable audience. During the Iraq War in my high school years as an Iraqi student, I had to study under so much pressure due to countless death threats made against my family and myself. The danger that became a reality when Al-Qaeda terrorists killed and tortured my father and threatened the rest of us to be next. Because of this, I had to move with my family from one place to another, seeking safety for over 3 long years before immigrating to the US. And even though I escaped the violent environment of my home country, my hardships weren't over. I had to struggle against anxiety, depression, and viral meningitis during the first 2 years over here. Coming to the US itself wasn't an easy transition, not only because of the language, but I also had to give up so many things, like using the international metric system. I found myself converting kilometers to miles and meters to feet. I also had to give up using my magic carpet as means of transportation. No, I'm just kidding. We also drive cars overseas. So, well, as a refugee looking for confidence and knowledge, who was totally unaware of the US educational system, Mesa College has truly become my rescue ship to salvation. Mesa College means a lot more to me than a place to get my lower division courses done. It put me back on track socially and emotionally and gave me the confidence and determination needed to move forward and leave this world a better place. Without the endless effort and encouragement I received from the faculty, staff, administration, and my creative peers, I would not be where I am today, and I would not be transferring to UC Berkeley Haas School of Business. In particular, I would like to thank President Pamela, Chancellor CARROLL, Dean Ashanti, Kathy Fennessy, Nellie Doherty, Professor Esco Howard, my counselors, my professors, my fellow students, my amazing mom, my 2 US soldier brothers who couldn't make it here today, and of course, my husband for their... Thank you. I would like to thank them for their continued guidance and support. I wouldn't have overcome my hardships without you. I need water. So, as we graduate today, I would like to point out that this is not the end of the journey, but rather it is the beginning for all of us. The beginning towards a brighter future and towards making the impossible possible. For a great American leader once said, "We choose to go to the moon and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that challenge is one that we are willing to accept, one that we are unwilling to postpone, and one which we intend to win." That great leader, as I'm sure you all know, was John F. Kennedy. Thank you. Therefore, I would like to end my speech by saying to all my fellow students that if I can do it, so can you. I'm so honored to receive this prestigious award that signifies our commitment to success and our strive for knowledge. And I know many of you can and will achieve many awards and great things in the years to come. But remember, whatever achievements we intend to pursue, we will pursue not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because we intend to win for this great nation that I am forever grateful for giving me the opportunity to live, laugh, and learn. Thank you, America. Thank you, Mesa. Thank you all.
I'm going to give you your award.
Oh, sorry. Did I leave it?
You can see Sarah's already wearing some of the medals that she won, but this is the award that she was given. Thank you, Sarah. That wasn't painful at all for me to listen to. I'm just going to say I thought that was pretty amazing. And now it is my distinct privilege to introduce you to our 2015 Distinguished Alumnus, the Honorable Anthony J. Battaglia. Judge Battaglia studied at San Diego Mesa College in the late 1960s. They called him Tony back then at Mesa College, and went on to receive a BA from the United States International University and his Juris Doctorate degree from California Western School of Law. He is a federal judge for the United States District Court for the Southern District of California. He joined the court in 2011 after a nomination from President Barack Obama and received a unanimous rating of qualified. Prior to this position, he served as a federal magistrate judge for the same district court. Before joining the bench, he was a lawyer in private practice. In 1993, he was appointed a magistrate judge in San Diego with reappointments in 2001 and 2009. He has also served as the president of the Federal Magistrate Judges Association and the president of the San Diego County Bar Association. Mesa College is proud to call Judge Battaglia an alumnus and now distinguished alumnus. He is a model of determination, hard work, and leadership, and an outstanding example of the level of success within the reach of our graduates. He's also a model for our students to always remain cool and remember to have fun, because when he's not on the bench, you can find him on his board, surfing some local beaches. Judge Battaglia.
Thank you very much for that kind introduction. Well, thank you, President Luster, for the kind introduction. You are a good-looking crowd. Yeah. I'm very honored to be here today. And to be selected as your distinguished alumni for 2015. It's a truly great honor, and I'm just overcome by emotion being back at Mesa College in these surroundings, and by all of you. The things I've heard are just amazing, and I'm so proud to have you now as fellow alums. I thought my task would be to celebrate your achievements, to impart some words of wisdom. Now I have to overcome following Sarah to the stand. Truly amazing story. I thought I had a tough path to today's ceremony, but mine pales by comparison to her story and to many of yours. And it just goes to show you that putting your mind to something will make it happen. This is a great distinction. When I entered Mesa College in September 1967, yeah, I'm that old, I had hopes and dreams, but the thought of standing here 48 years later as a U.S. district judge addressing the graduating class of Mesa College, wasn't even in the universe of possibilities. And I stand here today in my medieval gown, which is the same medieval gown I wear every day at work. I've understood that people say the law is slow. I just didn't think that related to fashion. I thought that was entirely due to something else. Like you've heard before, and I think Sarah touched on this, I don't think I'd be here today without Mesa College. I am probably when she inspires you to go forward, to take on the difficult tasks, to succeed, I'm probably testament to that fact. I followed that very same path. Mesa College had a profound impact on my life, and it was the beginning of a journey, like you've heard, and each of you begin the next part of that journey today. This is not the end of your growth as an adult. It's not the end of your education. It is merely the beginning. And whether you move forward to institutions, academies, industry, business, or politics, you're never going to stop learning. And there's a need to commit yourself to continue to improve. And like me, the skills that you amassed at Mesa College are going to pave the way and lead you to many other accomplishments and successes. I was the first, like many of you, in my family to graduate college. My family were blue-collar workers. Few of my very large Italian family had even graduated high school, let alone started college. And when I graduated high school, I really did not have any close mentors or role models in the family to follow. No one had college experience. No one really knew the drill of getting into college. There were no legacy opportunities for me to follow, and no real guidance. And my family was going through financial hardship, failing business. Within a year of my graduation, went into bankruptcy. So there was no financial support as well. So I was, troubled as to what to do. But Mesa College had come on the scene in, I think, 1964. And in 1967, I could attend Mesa College for the cost of an ASB card, which I think was $10. Back then, I think Mesa College was the most affordable school, or the San Diego community colleges were the most affordable school, because with an ASB card and some used books, I could start working on a degree. What a marvel in my family. The path was laid out. I only needed to work hard. And that's an easy thing to do, right? If you want something, you work for it. That's how I grew up. And I needed to stay on course. Mesa gave me the opportunity to study. It challenged me intellectually. It prepared me academically. And it taught me the great power of education. It opened up worlds in those 2 years. Without that preparation, I don't think my dream of becoming a lawyer would have been met. They made it a practical reality. I went on to a 4-year university, graduated, went to law school, graduated, competed in the legal profession for 20 years, all based on the knowledge, the learning, the skills, the confidence I got at Mesa College. So I'm here today to tell you that, as Sarah says, you can do things of great importance. You can do things that you really desire. Most of all, you can have a wonderful life. It all starts here today, and I want to use this auspicious occasion to thank you, Mesa College, the San Diego Community College Board, the professors. I don't think any of you were professors when I was here. I think I'm probably older than all of you. But your forefathers, they did well. And so I say thank you, Mesa College. You and I have done very well in these last 48 years. So thanks again.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And I know you need to scoot, so.
I'll wait till the students.
Okay, thanks. Next, I'd like to bring up Vice President Tim McGrath to introduce Diane LORIDO, the 2015 student speaker for our graduating class.
Graduation ceremonies are at their heart all about the graduates. Today we celebrate the accomplishments and achievements of you, our students, at an important milestone in your lives. Hello, my name is Tim McGrath. I'm the Vice President of Instruction at San Diego Mesa College, and it's my honor to introduce your 2015 student commencement speaker, Dianne C. LORIDO. Inspired by her father and how he succeeded in spite of humble beginnings, Dianne is on a quest to become a leader, and she's well on her way. Born and raised in the Philippines, Dianne came to the United States with her family in 2011, and in 2012 enrolled at Mesa. She has been an active Mesa Honor student and has earned more than 10 scholarships, grants, and awards. She's also held leadership positions at Mesa Honors Club and the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Today, Dianne graduates with honors with a degree in Communication Studies and a certificate in Honors Global Competencies. Dianne's accomplishments on campus gave her confidence to test her skills in the real world. In August of 2014, in addition to her classes and full-time jobs as a supervisor at a marketing firm, she opened up her own cleaning business. Despite a rigorous schedule, she continues to give back to her community. She established the Dianne C. LORIDO Leadership Scholarship here at Mesa, and the first scholarship award was this spring. Eventually, she aims to build a foundation with the purpose of helping her fellow students achieve their goals. It's my honor to introduce the class of 2015 student commencement speaker, future leader, and entrepreneur, Dianne LORIDO.
To my fellow graduates, family, friends, and loved ones, to our faculty, staff, the administrators, and the San Diego Community College Board of Trustees, good evening. I am truly honored to be chosen as your commencement speaker for this year. I felt very fortunate that I actually cried with tears of joy, jumped up and down, screamed in the fourth floor of the I-400 building, and hugged everyone around me when I got the email saying I will be the commencement speaker for this year. Tonight, we will not only celebrate our graduation, but together, we will understand what this accomplishment means to each of us. Mesa College transformed me to someone I wasn't expecting. Maybe some, if not most of us today, felt the same way, that we are better now because of Mesa. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and 4 years ago, back in 2011, my family emigrated here in the United States. After a year, I decided to go back to school. So without any high expectations, I attended my first class here in Mesa. Now, I realize that going back to school was one of the best decisions I have ever made. Never in my life I have dreamed this big. Little by little, Mesa unleashed my true potential. In 3 short years, I am very proud of what I have become and what I have accomplished. I became a scholar, a leader, a mentor, a business owner, a game changer. You also have become a game changer. Mesa College continues to grow. As you notice, we have more and more buildings now, such as the Math and Science building and the Social and Behavioral Science building. And we continue to build some more. Of course, we now have more parking spaces. Well, more parking spaces. You know, one good advice that I got from my classmate was that when you're in the battlefield, don't be the soldier who aggressively try to get that parking space from others. Instead, be the ever-patient spy, looking from afar, observing your other comrades, and waiting for the perfect moment to get that parking space that was meant for you. Mesa also continues to grow in terms of academics. I would like to make a major shout out to our Chancellor, the People's Chancellor, Dr. Constance M. CARROLL, to our very own college president, Dr. Pamela T. Luster, and her team for their excellent work. Mesa College now offers a 4-year degree in the field of health information management. The point is, Mesa continues to grow, and so do we. You should never think that there is something other people can do that you cannot do. To the graduates, increase your self-confidence. Don't be overpowered by college pressures. Every student feels the same way, whether you're from a community college or from a prestigious university. Don't ever think you're incapable of doing something. You don't have to have all the answers to succeed. Everything that you need to succeed is here. It is laid out in front of you that you don't even have to look for it. As the famous quotation from Arthur Ashe goes, you just simply have to start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. However, no matter how far we think we've gone, we should never allow ourselves and think that we are better than others. Instead, we should always stay humble, authentic, and kind to others. Yes, we have to be confident of ourselves, but we should remember that we couldn't and can't always do it alone. In fact, we are not here today because we completely did it on our own. Look around us. We are surrounded by the people who support and care for us. And it is undeniable that we were all helped at one point or another. And there's nothing wrong with that, because surrounding yourself with people who will challenge and inspire you will only make you a better person. The famous saying is so true, that the more we learn, the more we realize the less we know. So as we move on to our other adventures, one thing that we should never forget to do is to give back. I am a proud member of the Iglesia Ni Cristo, the Church of Christ, where we are taught that whenever we possibly can, we should do good to those who need it. For 9 years, I've been serving as a youth mentor in the church, where children like Mikaela, Kylie, Sophia, Leah, and Logan, who are actually here with us today, never fail to motivate me to become a better servant leader. These children gave me a bigger purpose in life. Without them, I would not have the opportunity to become a role model to others. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it, as the famous quotation goes. Other than serving the church, my passion to lead and mentor led me to other ways to give back to the community. Inspired by my fellow Phi Theta Kappan, I was able to establish my own scholarship last year, namely DIANNE C. LORIDO Leadership Scholarship. I plan to continue this scholarship every year here at Mesa, and eventually I aim to create a foundation in order to help other students reach their goals. These are just few examples of the limitless possibilities of what we have the power to accomplish. We all have done great things, but let's continue. We all have the power to change, to help. I encourage us to start now, step up, and make a difference. Do not delay. We never know how the little things that we do can change someone else's life. True, we are all different. However, there is one thing for sure that we all have in common. We are all Olympians. And so before we part ways this evening, as some of you might be moving or traveling to different places after this academic year, I would like to leave you with a challenge. I challenge you to challenge yourself. Never stop learning. Together, let us unleash your true potential and find the person whom we're meant to be. Start making a name for ourselves. We can do it. Let us dare to be different. Congratulations to the largest graduation class in the history of Mesa, the class of 2015.